Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire, and this is your June 2017 tarot reading. This is a general reading, so be sure to check out your other signs. Sun, moon, rising, any sign that you identify with. I want to apologize in advance because I do have a sore throat and a bit of a cough. So don't mind me. I'll try to power through these readings. I do have a mic with me, so there it is. So hopefully that helps a little bit. I'll also be posting mid-month updates, so keep an eye out for those. And thank you so much for watching. Hi Virgos, welcome to your reading. Sorry for the delay again. Hope that you find this reading helpful and valuable. I think you Virgos can appreciate just the getting down to business part, so I won't delay. I'll just start with the first card, which is giving you an overall indication of what's to come, what you're going to have to deal with, and what you're currently experiencing this month. So the Six of Cups is all about the past, all about memories, all about probably childhood memories, but maybe even just, a somewhat distant past, just a different time in your life. So definitely there's a sense of nostalgia. And in the reverse position, the Six of Cups can indicate an unhealthy sort of way of looking at the past. There's almost an attachment and a reluctance to move on from the past. So maybe some of you are, you still have someone on your mind while you're, with somebody new, and, you're kind of romanticizing, past memories. And memories are always, or like 99% of the time, they're always, completely different from reality. And so I feel like with the Six of Cups in the reverse position, you're definitely kind of letting your memory run wild. Your imagination and your memory kind of merge together, and you're looking at the past. And obviously this doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, this could be just, maybe you're looking back at your childhood and you're thinking that, life was so much simpler. Or for some of you, you're looking back before a pivotal moment in your time, maybe a career choice or a career change, or there was a decision that you made maybe to move somewhere else, or, anything along those lines, a major life decision that changed your life. And I feel like for some of you, you feel like it was for the worse as opposed to better. And you're looking back and you're kind of, just beating yourself up over that decision, or there's definitely a sense of like ungratefulness for the present moment. And you're looking back and you're, thinking that the past was way better than the present. And I feel like a lot of you are thinking that way because you're kind of dreary. You're not really looking forward to the future for whatever reason. So I feel like a lot of you feel like you have kind of put yourself in a difficult position, or you've kind of, made a wrong turn somewhere along the line and you feel like you're lost and you kind of want to retrace your steps. You want to go back and kind of do it all over again. There's definitely that sense. But this in the reverse position is not really healthy. It's not really productive, at least. And it's definitely holding you back. So you're looking to the past and you're kind of living in the past as opposed to enjoying the present and really preparing yourself for, what's to come for the future. So let's see, something for you to take note of is this Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Pentacles is earth energy. Virgos, you guys are earth signs. So something to take note of would be your practicality, your ability to, or your handle on, how things work in the material world. So especially with this Two of Pentacles, this Two of Pentacles is all about balance, all about, moderation. It's about really being able to, handle the daily tasks of life and kind of balance that out with your wants and your personal needs. So I feel like, a lot of you are kind of, again, looking to the past for some answers, looking to the past and kind of wishing that you were there, wishing you could, do something over again. But the Two of Pentacles is calling you to think about what is actually going well for you in your life right now. Because I feel like maybe this is just a case of, comparing, who you thought you were supposed to be to who you are now. And obviously things look better, in the past, or they look better hypothetically in the future. And it's really easy to kind of just discount what is happening right now. But the Two of Pentacles is asking you to look at what is happening right now and to stay in the present moment. So twos have to do with balance, and especially the Two of Pentacles. This is kind of grasping that interplay between, the spiritual world and the material world. So some of you may be, just doing, your job or doing things on a daily basis, going through the motions, but you're not really finding spiritual fulfillment in what you're doing. And I feel like definitely with Virgos, you may, take on that kind of workaholic mentality, or that, all work, no play kind of mentality. And this card is kind of, again, asking you to stay in the present moment and to I guess, realize that being an earth sign, it's not just about, wealth, and it's not about the materialistic sort of, earthly possessions. It's about being in tune with, the world, being in tune with nature, being in tune with yourself. And this Two of Pentacles, again, is about balance. And there is a fine line between, working to sustain yourself and to, secure a good future for yourself, and just, completely exhausting your soul and yourself for the sake of, feeling accomplished and just sticking rigidly to responsibilities. So I feel like a way for you to, move on from the past, to stop living in the past, and to enjoy the present moment is to do things for yourself now that kind of, enhance the quality of your life, that kind of lift your spirits up, so that you don't feel so, disappointed and so ungrateful for your life now. Instead of looking back and thinking that things were a lot better, try to improve, what's going on now. Maybe you have been, working too hard, and you may have, been remembering times when, you didn't even have to work that hard, you didn't have that many responsibilities, and you're just having fun, and life was good, and you're just kind of, hoping, or you're kind of wishing for that life again. But like I said, it's not healthy, and you need to kind of just incorporate things, or maybe you can take elements from, your past life, things that, once made you happy, things that, gave you joy, gave you life, and bring them back into your life. There's no problem with that, but I guess this card is just saying to stop living in the past and do something about your life, your present life now, make it better, instead of looking back. And something to help you with that, general advice, is this Page of Pentacles. So again, another earth sign. And this Page of Pentacles could very well be representing you. This woman here is just, nestled, just relaxing in a tree. You got this nice jewel here, crystals all around. She's playing, some sort of instrument. She's just at one. She's peaceful. She is not worried because she, is surrounded by nature. She knows that the universe, the world, will provide for her. The world has everything that you need to survive. You don't need to worry so much. If you've been working hard, then, you've secured your future. I mean, obviously not, nothing's promised, nothing's guaranteed, but I feel like you have been, paying your dues, working hard, and I feel like you need to take some time, some downtime to reward yourself and to just recenter yourself, realign yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to find fulfillment in your current situation, and you're always going to be looking, to the past or looking at other people for happiness when really you need to actively do that for yourself. So with the Pentacles, it is earth energy, and a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that it just has to do with, finances and career and earthly possessions, things like that. But the earth, the earth is Mother Earth. She's this intuitive, living thing that does provide for you. That's where we get, the practicality. It's physical. It provides sustenance and substance for you to live off of. But there's more spirituality that is essential to what makes Earth, the quality that it is. The Earth incorporates all the elements, and so it is more than just, physical things. It's incorporating every element and having it all work together in a cycle. So it's about seeing the bigger picture, and spirituality comes into play here. If, you're not necessarily spiritual, then just your own happiness is vital to this earth energy. So Page of Pentacles, new things, new ways of thinking, and hopefully a new attitude, a new mentality for you that distances yourself from that workaholic kind of attitude, and that lets you enjoy your hard work and to enjoy the pleasures that life has to offer. The earth is also about the five senses and experiencing things in the physical world. So take some time to really stimulate your senses, to make yourself feel alive, make yourself, feel that passion. And so the outcome card for you, Virgos, is this Eight of Swords. Okay, so we do have a mix of things here. We have Cups, water, energy, Two Pentacles, earth energy. Good for you, Virgos, that's your element. And then we have a Swords card here, air sign, air element. The thing that we are missing here, and it's important to note what we're missing, because usually that's pretty important, is fire. We don't have any wands cards. And so what's missing here from your current situation is that fire, that energy. So we do have, your earthly possessions, and your heart is kind of, is kind of steering you in negative habits, but it is there, it's relevant. And then we have this Eight of Swords. Your mind is kind of, so you have your heart kind of dragging you down, and then you have your mind as well kind of jumping on board with your heart and really becoming your worst enemy. And what's missing, what can save the day here, is your fire, your passion, your creativity. That's what's missing from here. And that is, I feel like, something that you need to, reintroduce back into your life. Otherwise, your heart and your mind are going to, both be dragging you down. This Eight of Swords is really about feeling like you're out of your depth, feeling like you don't have, the skills, or you don't have any of the answers for you to be successful, or for you to, successfully navigate the problems that you will potentially face. And so it's more of a fear, more of like a lack of self-confidence, and it's like you're kind of, giving up before you even know what the challenge is. And it seems here that, the birds are restricting this person here and tying you up. But really, if you look at it, there's, enough room for you to escape. These birds are actually not restraining you at all. And you're the one who's limiting yourself. And I feel like some of you are afraid to advance. You're afraid to break free from, your shell or from the security of your comfort zone. But I do feel like it is an illusion. So we have kind of this like fantasy or this illusion influence, kind of dreamy, kind of detached from reality kind of energy here from your heart and your mind. It's almost like an escapism and an inability to kind of rise up and to be ready for the next step. This Page of Pentacles, again, is going to usher a new wave, a new mentality for you, but I do feel like it's vital for you to bring that creative spark, that energy, that raw passion back into your life, so that you will stop looking to the past and you will, take your own blindfold off and finally see the bigger picture and finally, get your self-confidence back so that you can really enjoy life for what it is and not worry. Just quiet your mind so that you can just shut up and enjoy life. So thank you so much for watching. I want to thank everyone who regularly watches my videos, everyone who comments and likes the videos, and all my subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys continue to find these readings helpful and revealing, insightful for you guys. Don't forget to check out your other signs, as well as to keep an eye out for that mid-month update coming around the 15th of June. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, week, month, and I'll see you guys next time.